the day when you got to the office and those guys were sitting behind your desk, one of the last things you said was you had to tell your feet to walk out.
Yeah.
And what I want to know, and what I would love to hear is, I would imagine that was about as low of a point as you've had in your adult life.
Yes.
How did you process that? How did you work through that adversity, that trial that inevitably you found yourself in that morning? Where did it go from there, and how did you fight through that?
Great question again, Obi. Y'all are impressing me. Because
We're
y'all
not
didn't
that
warm me up to
impressive.
this either. Because most people just want the. And man, I think it's a good story, but that story leading up to getting fired and all. So of course I got walked out. I got escorted home. There were some things at my home that did belong to the FBI's. A guy showed up immediately, drove me to the house and got him. It was gone. So, man, they took my phone. I didn't have a way to communicate with my wife. So I went in and opened up a laptop and I sent in an email to my wife. That's still my wife. Thank God Almighty, she's supported me every bit of this, because this gets tough, and I'm gonna add just a little bit how tough it got from a financial point. But I sent her an email. I said, "Hey, Special, I'm not feeling good today." I mean, there's no way to explain this, right? I just said, "I'm not feeling good today. I'm at the house. I don't have a phone," and sin. And this is one of the greatest things ever from a wife, Ob. I've not told this. I'm just sitting at my kitchen table thinking the world has ended. And I start hearing down this long hall we had footsteps of my wife coming in. And she just said, I knew something bad was going on. I needed to come home. And she was there. I mean, just on that. And so, man, I'm embarrassed to say this, but it was God just teaching me. So the first few days, I just start pouring back into the Bible. You're going to do one of two things when he puts you in these situations. You're going to do the Paul, and you're going to say, yes, Lord, I believe in you. I'm fixing to do whatever you tell me to do. Or you're going to just completely go away if you don't have the true faith. So thank God Almighty, Obi, I start pouring into this, and I start praying like I never prayed before.